Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another video. My name is Ben, and today I'm going to be talking about what I usually talk about, and is the importance of buying Bitcoin, why Bitcoin is important, and why you should leverage your savings with fraction of a Bitcoin. So a lot of people think that you have to technically get an entire Bitcoin. One Bitcoin right now is almost $37,000. And a lot of folks don't have that much money just lying around. But you don't need to have $37,000 to get a fraction of a Bitcoin. You can get just a piece of a Bitcoin. So if you want to get like $20 Bitcoin, you can technically just do $20 divided by $37,000, whatever that fraction is. That's the fraction of Bitcoin you will have. So Bitcoin is very divisible, so you don't have to worry about, getting a whole Bitcoin. I'm going to play a video for you that goes way back when Bitcoin was very cheap. And it's this guy called DavinciJ who was telling us about buying Bitcoin. And a lot of people didn't listen to him. So um, it's not too late. Let's roll it.
Uh, uh, a lot of you are skeptical. A lot of you don't believe in the Bitcoin system, and that's fine. You can stay on the sidelines, but if you really, really want to become wealthy in the future, I would suggest you take one frickin' dollar, $1, buy some bitcoins, put it in a goddamn wallet, put it fucking away. Okay, I'm sorry for swearing, but you know what? It's just a dollar. Get some bitcoins, put it away. Goes to nothing. Who cares, right? You only spent $1, right? You'll get a million satoshis for $1, right? And the way I see it, that will be worth $1 million just inflation for inflation once Bitcoin gets to where it's going to be. So it's up to you. You know what? Um, I know you're not going to listen to that advice, most of you. And it's kind of sad because, you know, I was proud of the fact that once at least 5 people have become either millionaires or well off that have emailed me thanking me for recommending bitcoins. Now, I'm hoping that every single one of you buys $1 worth of bitcoins, just one freaking dollar, because you're going to be thanking me for that $1, just $1 of bitcoins.
It's so interesting how DaVinci is actually really, really emphasizing on that $1. Um, and there's a level of frustration in his voice when he said, uh, it's sad, but a lot of people will not listen. And I do believe that because, anytime I talk to people about Bitcoin, a lot of folks just look at you like, well, this might be another scam. That video is actually what, 10 years ago, Bitcoin was very cheap and you could see the passion, you could see the conviction in his voice when he was talking about, try to get a dollar worth of Bitcoin. Now, if you have bought a dollar worth of Bitcoin back then, it would have been a lot of money right now, right? So, this is what this channel is all about, just re-emphasizing and saying, hey, take some of your savings, allocate it into Bitcoin, and just to have some sort of you know, leverage, just the leverage, just in case the system don't works out, just in case the financial system actually crumbles, you can have something that you're not going to be limited to just the US dollar, but you will have option to, maybe transact internationally. Because right now there is a currency war going on. And a lot of people who actually read about, the economy and who read a lot about money, they know that there's a currency war going on. The BRICS nation are forming, which is Brazil, Russia, India, South Africa, and China. All these countries are coming together and say, look, we don't want to use the US dollar anymore because we have been the victims of sanctions by the US if we don't fall in compliance with their international policies that in most cases they themselves actually don't follow. So these countries are saying we don't want to be held restricted in that sense. So we are going to put our economic power together and consolidate our global political power in order to create some sort of currency that can debase the dollar. And these countries are powerful countries, guys. We have to admit to it. So, um, and as a person, you can't really do a whole lot about these international political war between countries. But all you can do is actually put yourself in a position where when something happens, you are insulated from those kind of transactions. So, um, hey, I can't press on it too much. It's just one of those things, you have to start thinking about how can I get into other things that will really, really insulate me from the global problems and the global catastrophe that's gonna be ahead of us here. So, um, this is not a financial advice, guys. I'm a huge Bitcoin enthusiast, and I like to talk to people about Bitcoin, and I love the technology itself. There's a technology underlying Bitcoin, and that's a whole different topic. And if you can go in some of my videos below, I talk a lot about Bitcoin, the blockchain. You can watch those videos. Gives you a sense of what the technology is. So um, I'm not going to stretch this too much. I just want to encourage you to hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. And just by interacting and writing the comments, it really helps with the algorithms to send my videos out there in the YouTube space so that a lot of people can subscribe to this channel and uh, we can eventually grow this channel and create some sort of financial community here. So, um, not financial advice, guys. Look into Bitcoin, do your own research. If you have any questions about like just finding out and trying to figure out where to look, you can go to coinmarketcap.com, and CoinMarketCap really helps with, you know, uh, what projects are out there, what cryptocurrency projects you can potentially invest in. There's Bitcoin right here. Bitcoin is about $37,000 and 78, $37,078 right now. It went down in like 0.36% in the past 1 hour. Overall, in 7 days, Bitcoin's been up 5%. So this is actually really, you know, it's really promising. Ethereum's been up like 7% in the past 5 days. There are other projects that's been up even more than that. Like you take for Cardano, it's been up like 9%. And Cardano is actually one of my favorite projects. Dogecoin's been up 9%. That's Elon Musk's project. He really likes this project. Tron's been up like 10%. And you have project like Chainlink that's been up like almost 31%. So this is CoinMarketCap. It really helps out. It's about $1.4 trillion in the market right now. And over the past 24 hours, there's been about $47 billion transaction in the market so far. And Bitcoin right now is about 51% of this 1.4 trillion. So Bitcoin is dominating, you know. And what's interesting about how everything works is if you have, let's say Bitcoin is about 51%, that means a lot of money is in Bitcoin. It's over 700 billion plus in Bitcoin. The whole market cap is about 1.4 trillion. So the more money, the more market cap an asset has, the more money it actually takes to move the asset class at a certain percent. So um, don't want to get too much into details, but hit the like buttons, subscribe to the channel, guys. Um, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.